with our on-the-hour traffic report. I am the president of the Northville Navigational Department, after all. Candy Cane Lane has a slight backup. It seems a group of reindeer has found an overturned sleigh of carrots. So be sure to take the Sugar Plum Expressway if you're in a hurry. Oh, and don't miss those gumdrop trees. They're in full bloom this time of year. This is Pixel, your favorite North Pole elf, signing off from the Pixel Power Hour, only on NPR, the North Pole Radio. And remember to treat every day like it's Christmas.
Whoa! Well, hello there. Hello. I didn't know we were expecting company tonight. It's so nice to see you all. Well, my name is Smiley, and I was just listening to my favorite North Pole radio program, Pixel's Power Hour. I'm Mrs. Claus's main elf assistant, and I was just tidying up the place. I'm getting it ready for her arrival. Now, Mrs. Claus really likes two things very much. One of those things is cookies. Can anyone guess what the other thing is? Nice children, that's a good answer, yes! What else? Go ahead, say it. Decorations, yes! Books, yes! And one of her favorite decorations is snow people. If you look around, she's really decked the halls with all these snow people all over the place. We have Jeff Goldblum. We have over here Sir William Shakespeare. And over here, we have Snowy-Wan Kenobi. I know that. Oh, Dazzle Sparkleton the Third, as I live and breathe. It's so good to see you, friend. Hey, do you know why Christmas trees are so bad at knitting, Dazzles? Because they keep dropping their needles. The grown-ups get it. Anyhow, you guys are just in time. Mrs. Claus will be here any minute now. And if we're very lucky, she might read us a Christmas story. Oh, she's coming.
Smiley, you did a great job. Oh, and we have special guests. Thank you so much. Everything looks so festive, especially our guests. And speaking of festive, those cheeks of yours are awfully rosy. Are you up to something with our guests?
Gee, Mrs. Claus, you got me. Me and Dazzles were just thinking.
Oh, Dazzles.
Say hi, Dazzles.
Hi, Dazzles.
We were just thinking that with all these lovely people here with us tonight, that
Lovely.
maybe you'd read us a Christmas time story? Because who doesn't love a Christmas time story with you, Mrs. Claus?
I do love a Christmas story time. And I have a few minutes before the next batch of cookies comes out. My answer is yes.
Yes.
I would love to read one of our jolliest Christmas stories. Woo-hoo. Which one did we have in mind?
How about this one?
Oh, my favorite, Clement C. Moore. 'Twas the night before Christmas. I love this story. You guys know this one? Absolutely. Suppose we add a little fun to it, right?
Yeah.
Suppose every time you hear the word reindeer, we make a sound like the reindeer on the roof. What would that sound like? Oh yeah, I can do that. How about you guys? Can you do that? Let's give it a try. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Oh, they're ready. Suppose we add one more.
Yeah.
Every time you hear the word St. Nicholas or Old St. Nick, you give us one of those Santa belly laughs, right? Yeah, he likes to be called Santa sometimes. And what would that sound like?
Ho, ho, ho.
Oh yeah, I can definitely do that. Ready? Oh, they're ahead of me. They're so ready. Old St. Nick.
Ho, ho, ho.
They are definitely ready. Guys, if you're all cozy on Mom and Dad's lap, I understand perfectly. But if you'd like to join us on the carpet, we would love to have you. In the meantime, let's begin. Hey! It was the night before Christmas when all through the house Not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung near the chimney with care in hopes that St. Nicholas, very good, soon would be there. They are ready, yes, great group. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. Oh, Smiley. Look, we have guests.
Oh, yeah, so sorry.
Goodness, you're embarrassing me.
Oh, I'm awake.
Come on, sorry. When out on the lawn, there arose such a clatter. I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Oh my goodness. Away to the window, I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wandering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. Yay, they were the room. I'm excited. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. Excellent, excellent. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner. And listen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetops, the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas, very good, too. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney, St. Nicholas came with a bound. Woo, that was a big bound. And then when the twinkling I heard on the roof, the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. Oh. He was dressed all in fur, from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. Santa, a bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkle. His dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. A stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. Oh, still very handsome Santa though. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf. And I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, giving a nod, up the chimney he rolled. Woo! He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. but I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Yay! You guys are wonderful. Thank you. So helpful. Storytellers. Yes, they were great. Yes.